Okay, we are back in. We are now into 1967. Opening day for the New York Minnesota Twins at the Baltimore Orioles. In our game here. Al, I apologize to you automatically because I know I am stepping on your toe for your chat tonight. I do apologize. I am in one of those rare moods. I really feel like doing this kind of noise tonight. So I am very, very sorry if I take viewers away from you. I am quite sorry if I do that because I enjoy your stuff more than I do my own. Alright, we're going to be sitting here for about 5 minutes though because I'm going to introduce the teams, I'm going to introduce the players, and their 1966 averages, if you guys don't mind. For some reason my Major League reference is not coming up, so I can't do anything for it. I apologize. I tried. It's not letting me. So I'm just getting a little irritated. As soon as I can figure out how to get that thing to work up like you guys can, I might be able to have an idea about it. I may even like it. Okay, we are looking at the roster for the Minnesota Twins. This is their 1967 roster. Actually, we're going to tell you what their 67 stuff was. We want to go look at the 66 season for the Twins, as it is opening day. And Cesar Tovar will be our center fielder. In 2000, he was the utility player for Minnesota in 1966. Batted .260, 2 home runs, 41 RBIs. Mr. Rollins. Rich Rollins is our third baseman, who participated in 90 games, still managed to hit 10 home runs, 40 RBIs in 66 with a .245 average. Tony Oliva will be our right fielder. He batted .307, 25 home runs, 87 RBIs. He does have pop, and he can run for doubles too, and he can steal. Don't let anybody kid you. They get caught quite a few times. Brew. Harmon Killebrew is our next batter. He hit 39 home runs, 110 RBIs while batting .281 for the Twins. He walks more than he strikes out. That's what he does. Better known as Brew, if I remember right. Hall of Famer, obviously. Probably one of the best basemen out there. Watched a rare injury happen to him, though, in 1969. I watched him try to stretch out as he's playing first base in the All-Star game. I watched him stretch out. He's out for the rest of the season. Mr. Allison is next. Bob Allison in 1966 hit .220. He was not having a good year. Only appeared in 70 games, 8 home runs, 19 RBIs. Now, if you remember the 66 Twins, I don't believe won. I think the Orioles did. They took out the the Dodgers like in 4 straight. One of the biggest upsets, they said, before the Miracle Mets of 1969. Yeah, we got this kid named Carews playing. For the Twins. Don't know much about him. This is his rookie season coming in. So we really don't know a lot about him. He's playing second base for the Twins. Kid of 21 years old. First season in, I was right. It was his first season. He's a rookie this year. And he is came out of winter ball. Played for Wilson in the Carolina League. Orlando in the Florida League. Played A ball. No AA, no AAA, no nothing like that. In 1966, he hit .297 though in the winter leagues with the Twins team. In the Florida League with the Twins for the winter time. Home runs, 17 RBIs. As they worked on his batting eye, he had 16 walks, 25 strikeouts, hit 38 hits out of 128 at bats. Triples, doubles, does pretty good at it. On Orlando, he came up from there hitting .303. He's an up-and-comer, guys. We'll see what he does throughout his Major League career. We'll keep an eye on him. See what he can do. Earl Beatty is our catcher. Earl Beatty is our catcher in 1966. Back it up. There we go. Hit .255, 4 home runs, 34 RBIs for the Twins. He is the primary catcher. Believe it or not, some fellow named Russ Nixon was and Jerry Zimmerman, both 2 other catchers who played for the Twins in 1966. Zoyo Versailles, or Versailles. I prefer Versailles, just like the city in France. He's our shortstop. Not a bad player, not a great one. 7 home runs, 36 RBIs for 2.49 average. He's one of those, though, that you bring in for fielding purposes. Played 135 games. Fielding average of 942, though, and had a grand total of 35 errors, which for shortstops, as everybody knows, that's not bad. Jim Kitty Cott's our pitcher. Jim Cott. Also, who had a decent little bat of 195, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs, had 2 doubles during his tenure. Was 25 and 13 in 1966, ERA of 2.75, 205 strikeouts with only 55 walks. Excellent, excellent control. And that's our Minnesota Twins defense. And we'll talk about Baltimore when they come up to bat. First batter is Cesar Tovar. He'll be against Dave McNally. And here's our first pitch of the 1967 season for the Twins and the Orioles. It's a 24. Oh, glad I didn't do that. That would have been a mad thing. And there we go. And McNally strikes out our first batter. It's very well done. Dave McNally is our pitcher for the Orioles in our season here. And come on, there you go. Baltimore was 76-85 in the 66 season. I take that in 67. Sorry about that. And 1966, they were 97-63. They finished first. They did win the World Series, if I remember everything correctly. Dave McNally was a huge help. Young, 24-year-old now, was 13-6 with an ERA of 3.17. This is when Baltimore was a pitch by committee group. Very few. He had 33 games started. Only had 5 complete games in 1966, for rarity in the 60s. Struck out 158, walked 64. Makes you wonder if it was Sparky Anderson who was the manager, and obviously he wasn't. The manager was Hank Bauer, and he did take care of his young arms. Next batter is Rich Rollins. First time at bat. The 1967 season is a 16. He grounds out to the human vacuum cleaner Brooks Robinson, who fires out over to Boog Powell, and there's now 2 away. Tony Oliva, who has two batting titles to his name before the season even starts, hits a 25. He's got a single heading over to first, and he ends up stealing second on the first pitch off Dave McNally off the stretch. Harvey Killebrew is up. You can start hearing the fans rumbling. It's actually Zoro Park, so you won't be hearing the fans rumbling. He'll be getting the boos. And Carter Killebrew on the first pitch, 52. Grounds out 2, Brooks Robinson. Fires over to Boog Powell, and that is 3 away. The Orioles. Let's look at the Orioles in 1966. The first batter is Kurt Blefary, who is the left fielder. He had 255, 23 home runs, 64 RBIs, so he had a good pop. Not a lot of doubles. This is a man who's going to either take it out or keep it in. Our next batter is Luis Aparicio, ex of the White Sox, prior to the Orioles. Batted 276, had 25 stolen bases. This man does not strike out. He has 42 strikeouts this entire season in 1966. Came from the Chicago White Sox. Played for the Baltimore Orioles. Went back to the White Sox. And as everybody knows, if all of our Red Sox fans here know, he finished the season with Boston. Great asset. Though he's got Frank Robinson, 1967. Frank Robinson. 1966, Frank Robinson. Hit 49 home runs, 122 RBIs. Became the first player to hit the Triple Crown in both leagues. He hit 316. Very historical background for any of us. I know this is retro, so I'm going to let it walk this time. But the thing is, he also was the first black manager in the major leagues with the Cleveland Indians. Excellent, excellent man. Did a great job in the major leagues. Hall of Famer. You cannot really say anything bad about this man. And anybody who does, it will be an argument. A bad one, too. Brooks Robinson. Now they call it the human highlight. They call it a highlight reel. But back then, he was the human vacuum cleaner. This is a man who played third base like he owned it, and he did. Everybody was compared to him back in the 60s. Another eventual Hall of Famer. Hit 23 home runs, 100 RBIs while batting .269. So he's done well. The Orioles team average, by the way, is .258. So back then, these guys, they hit. Did what they did. Boog Powell is the number 5 hitter. Boog Powell only hit 34 home runs, .287 average, 109 RBIs. In case you haven't caught on, 3 out of 4 of the first 5 batters hit 20 or more home runs for the Orioles. This is not a team who fools around. They come in to bat. And Memorial Stadium is not one of the better parks. And you'll find out in another one of my games. Davey Johnson is our second baseman. Davey Johnson, who batted .257, 7 home runs, 56 RBIs, 20 doubles. Another one who does not strike out a lot. Met fans know him. He was the manager of the 1986 Mets, I believe, when they won the pennant and the World Series over the Red Sox. Paul Blair. Paul Blair's our center fielder. Very gifted center fielder, too. 6 home runs, 33 RBIs. .277 batting average back then. And for defense, 2 errors. .991 fielding average. Very well done. And he played left field and center both. Andy Etchebarren is our catcher in the 1967s. He played for quite a while. Batted .221, which is what most catchers did back then. There weren't many real hitters like they do now, except for maybe Bench when he was first coming out. Still managed to hit 11 home runs, 50 RBI, so he has a bit of a pop in his bat. His double, and I, for lack of a better term, we'll call him his doppelganger, was a fellow named Vic Rosnovsky, who also batted .237. He's the partner. Dave McNally is our pitcher. Dave McNally batted .195, 3 RBIs. That's all he could do. 15 hits, 5 doubles. If he hits a home run in my game, in MP3, it'll be declared a double automatically. Again, 13-6, 5 complete games, 158 strikeouts. And that is the Orioles lineup. Kurt Blefary is our first batter up against Kitty Cott. Here's the pitch. It's a 42. And nice, simple hit, stretches out. Killebrew goes to his right. Cott goes over and gets the out on a nice little underhand throw. And there's one away in the top of the first. Luis Aparicio is our next batter. And here's the pitch. And nice little tap for the Cott. Cott returns the favor to Killebrew. Nice little underhanded throw to Killebrew. And we have 2 away in our first inning. Frank Robinson, dangerous, dangerous hitter. Surprised not more home runs on this man. 53 from Frank. And he flies out to our right fielder, Tony Oliva. And there is a 1-2-3 inning. I don't know who wrote his card, but they need to fix it. Okay, Dave McNally, we are now in the second inning. Again, like I said, Hank Bauer pitched these teams. We're going to play the 5 in my game here. 5 innings, 5 runs. Next batter is Bobby Allison. Here's the pitch. It's a 42. And McNally walks the man. But he cannot get the jump for the try for the steal. And it's 2-0 to Brooks Robinson. To Rod Carew. Brand new kid. Let's see how the rookie does his first bat here in the major leagues. It's a 56. And Rod Carew. A weak pop out to our shortstop. Luis Aparicio just grips the ball, and there is now 1 away with Allison still on first. Earl Beatty is our catcher. He is our next man up to bat. Here's the pitch. It's a 66. This could be trouble. 56. And Earl Beatty singles first to second. Bobby Allison will take second, will not try for third. And our next batter is Zoyo Versailles. Zoyo Versailles. And with runners on first and second, we're going to see what we can do here. It's a 36 with Cott coming up. There's not much we can do. Versailles pops out to Aparicio. That's going to hold the runners back at first and second. Jim Cott is our batter. Unfortunately, like I said, we're not going to let him out yet off the hook. It's a 36 for Cott. We got a chance here, possibly. No. And Cott also pops out to Aparicio. Aparicio made all 3 outs in the first inning. Of course, that's now ties the Major League record for putouts in an inning. And we're now at the bottom of the second. Next batter is Brooke Robinson. Hang on just for a sec, gang. Okay. Okay. Okay, I sent my apologies to Al. If you guys don't want to watch this and would rather go see Al, I will not have a problem with that because we know. And you guys know I love Al. I think he's a great man. Very, very good guy. Fun to listen to. He's taking care of his mom taking care of his mom. I know how he feels. I'm trying to keep an eye on mine at the same time. She's in Arizona right now. Okay, bottom of the second. So if any of you decided to want to go to Al's channel, please do. If you can do both, that'd be nice. But if you want to go to Al's, you're not going to get an argument out of me. I feel that, I don't want to sit there and I want to step on Al, okay? Brooks Robinson is our next batter in the first game. Here we go. Here's the pitch by Cott. It's a 42. We got away with one. If Cott had a W rating, it would have been a walk to Robinson, but it's a strike. And Brooks Robinson hits a ground ball out to Versailles. Versailles scoops it up, throws over to Killebrew for the out. Nice stretch by Killebrew. Boog Powell's our next batter. Dangerous hitter. And here's the pitch. It's a 54. And here we go. 36. It's not going to make it. He flies out to our right fielder, Tony Oliva. That's his second catch for the day for Oliva. Nice, easy one going here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. Davey Johnson's our batter. Excellent player. Good second baseman. Great manager down the road. Fires a 16, and he grounds out to Versailles also into 6-3 on a 6-3 if any of you guys are keeping score. Cesar Tovar on the top of the third in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up at bat. He's 0 for 1. And here's the pitch to Tovar. It's a 15. And he makes up for himself. Gets a base hit. He's on first base waiting on a single to center field. Picked up by Blair. Blair fires it back in. And Tovar sits at first. Rich Rollins is our next batter. And we're going to see if we can move, and Twins have got something on. They're going to try to bunt him over, try to bunt Tovar over. It is a 51. And a great sacrifice out of first to second. Batter's out on the third base and over to batter's out second to first. First as Johnson took over first base as Boog Powell was running in. And Brooks Robinson scooped it up and fired over to Johnson for the first out. Tony Oliva is our batter. Tovar is on second base. Here's the pitch. It's a 62 for Oliva. Here we go. We got a slight little chance going on here in Baltimore, a 31. And Tony Oliva has struck out. That's Dave McNally's second strikeout of the game. Harvey Gilbrew's first time up, grounded out to Brooks Robinson. Here's the pitch. Tovar again's on second, takes the lead. Here we go. 21 for Brew. Brew strikes out. That's the inning, and it's still a 0-0 game after 2.5. It is 0-0. Dave McNally now has his third strikeout. Kitty Cotts pitched 2 innings, hasn't struck out, hasn't walked anybody. Very rare. Paul Blair is our batter, first time up this season. Let's wish him all the best of luck for the Orioles, guys. And it's a 52. And nice little ground ball over to Rollins. Rollins scoops up, and it goes over to Killebrew. Very easy, nice simple play, easy peasy. Japanese, as the old saying used to be, if anybody's ever heard. James Whitmore used that in Shawshank Redemption. Andy Etchebarren is the catcher. Here's the pitch. It's a 16. And Etchebarren slaps the ground ball over to Versailles. Versailles picks it up. Over to Killebrew. This is turning into the right side of the infield to first base game here. And here is our next batter. It is Dave McNally himself. Here's the pitch. 52. And McNally grounds out over to Rollins. And that is it. 1, 2, 3 again. And we're in the top of the 4th. Davey Allison. Davey Allison walks his first time up. Here's the pitch by McNally. It's a 46. And Allison has struck out. McNally has got 4 strikeouts this game. Through the game. 1 walk off after pitching his 4th inning. Rod Carew, the rookie. First time up. Weak pop up to our shortstop. Louis Aparicio, who, like I said, tied a Major League record. Here's the pitch. And it's a 46. And Carew has been struck out by McNally. 2 away. McNally's on a roll today. He's pitching a great game. Let's hope he can complete it. Be awful nice. Earl Beatty is our catcher. First time up. He singled his first time up. Advancing Allison, who had walked the first time, but no thing ever happened that inning. As McNally was able to get everybody to pop out to the shortstop. Aparicio displays a 54 by Beatty. And here we go. And Beatty has lofted the ball up, heading out to right field. And a great catch by Frank Robinson as he was just standing around. There we go. It's another 1, 2, 3 inning. We have got another game. Pitchers still running around in here. Excellent game after 3.5 innings. Kurt Bleffrey, first time up at bat, he grounded out to Killebrew, who flipped it over to Cott. Here's the pitch. 23. Bleffrey slaps it out over towards Oliva. Oliva heads over to the line and grabs the ball for the out. 1 away. Luis Aparicio is coming up to bat. First time out. He's hit a weak grounder to Cott, who fired it back over to Killebrew. Everybody remember the joke I made about them returning each other's favor. That fell on the lips. And Aparicio slaps the base hit up, going to try for the stolen base, and he can't get the jump there, but he does get the single over to left center. Gets over to left center. Allison picks up the ball, gets it back in, fires it into our shortstop, and Aparicio decides to stay at the game. And our next batter is Frank Robinson. Again, I don't like the way they got Frank Robinson's board running here, so they only show him to be able to hit 1 home run. Give me a break. And it's a 62 to Frank Robinson, and he fires up. It goes over to the shortstop. Versailles flips over to Carew. Carew flows it back over to Killebrew, and we have a double play. Carew on a nice turn as the turnaround man over to first base. Great. He's got good skilled hands. He's got a potential to stay in this league. And we're now in the top of the 5th of what appears to be a very good game going on. Here's Zoya Versailles as our batter. Here's the first pitch by McNally. Versailles in the first inning popped out to the shortstop, and this is a 66. As everybody knows with MP3, 66 is never a good thing. Usually that means it's a hit. And it's a triple. Triples over left center field, gets over to the wall, gets in between our players, and Versailles lands on third base. There are no out. Jim Cott is our batter. That was the first hit of the game, or 4th hit for the Twins. Ooh, did the Orioles get it? Yes, they did. Okay. And Jim Cott is the batter. We're going to let him hit away with no out. Here's the pitch. It's a 21 for Cott. Cott flops it up over to Bluffrey. And here comes the ball. Bluffrey makes the catch. Versailles tags up, and it's heading down to the plate. There's a throw out there, and no, he is safe. It is a 1-0 Twins lead. Top of the 5th. Cesar Tovar is the batter with 1 out. Cesar Tovar is 1 for 2 today. He hit a single in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. It's a 44. And he singles. He's getting ready to single again. Tovar singles out to left center. Blair grabs the ball, fires it back in, and Tovar is safe on first. Here we go, McNally. Here is the windup. Here's the pitch. Tovar's on his way to second base. Here's the throw by Etchebarren, and he is safe. Tovar, I believe, with the 2nd steal of the game. Rich Rollins is up 1 away. He is 0 for 1 today. He hit a sacrifice his first time out. Here's the pitch. It's a 16. He grounds out. Shortstop picks it up, fires it over the first base. Tovar takes 3rd, and we have 2 out. Tovar's on 3rd on the ground ball. Tony Oliva's our batter. He is 1 for 2 today. Oliva struck out the last time up. And here's the pitch to Oliva. It's a 22. He's got a single. Let's see which way he's going around with it. And Tony Oliva singles over in the left field of Bluffrey. Tovar comes on in. He scores. And it is now a 2-0 lead for the Twins. And here we go. McNally's got a pitch running here. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Kilbrew. Kilbrew swings. He misses, but it's enough to distract. Etchebarren throws the ball. He doesn't even try. Oliva takes second base on the stolen base. I believe this is the 3rd stolen base for the Twins this game. We'll take a look after this goes. Harvey Kilbrew with 1 strike on him. Top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Kilbrew by McNally. It's a 66. This is not going well. It's a home run for Kilbrew. 2-run shot. Blasted out over the center field, actually the center field wall. Heading towards the parking lot, and it is now a 4-0 Twins lead. McNally is pretty much done with 2 away. Bobby Allison is the next batter. Bauer's going to leave him in to finish the inning at least. Here's the pitch. It's a 63. And Allison flies out to right field. And caught very, very easily by Frank Robinson. But the damage has been done. Featuring a 2-run home run by Harvey Kilbrew, his first of the season. It is 4-0 Twinkies. And we are now back into the bottom of the 5th. Jim Cott's cruising along on a 1-hitter so far. Brooks Robinson is the batter. The last time he batted, he grounded out to our shortstop, Versailles, on a 6-3 play in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch by Cott. 63. Brooks Robinson hits the ball out there, heading out towards center field. Cesar Tovar, he comes in, gets the jump, comes on in, and makes the catch for the play, for the out. And it's 1 away in the bottom of the 5th. Boog Powell. Boog Powell is 0 for 1 today. Last time his at bat up, he also flew out to Tony Oliva in the top of the in the 2nd inning. Here is the pitch. It's a 13 for Boog. And just make sure he doesn't get caught. Jim Cott fires off his first walk. Walks Powell on 4 straight pitches. Davey Johnson's our batter. And here we go. The count is 2-0 to Davey Powell. Boog Powell's on first. 1 away. Here's the pitch. It's a 56. And it's a strikeout. Cott gets his first strikeout of the game. Paul Blair is our next batter. He is 0 for 1 today. Last time at bat, grounded out to the 3rd baseman, Rollins. And here we go. Here's the pitch, 44. Paul Blair slaps a single out to center field over towards right center. Oliva comes, grabs it up. Boot Powell hauls it out, makes it over to third on the play. It must have been a hit and run play. Blair's on first, runners on first and third. 2 away. The batter is Etchebarren. And this is Baltimore's first threat of the game. Etchebarren, first time out, ground out to our shortstop beside. In the 3rd inning, here we go. Here's the pitch. And Etchebarren has scored. It is has hit a base hit over the shortstop's head. Powell scores. Blair takes second on the throw back in. And there is now a 4-1 game. Dave McNally is our batter at the 5th inning. He gave up 4 runs. We are going to bring in a pinch hitter for him. McNally will be done. He is the current pitcher of record. Dave May will be our batter. He'll be coming into bat. Dave May for the Orioles. I'll have to find him. Hang on, guys. Let me go up to the 67 Orioles. There we go. Dave May. Dave May, young kid, 23 years old. This is his rookie season just coming up. He is the 4th outfielder for the Orioles. And he came out of the Rochester Royals out of Rochester, New York in the old AAA League, in the International League. It was AAA ball in 1966. He's come to play the Orioles for a while while they get themselves ready. He had 11 home runs, 34 RBIs, batting .274. 11 doubles. Played in 119 games for Rochester. So, here we go, guys. And here's the pitch to Dave May. First time out. Welcome to the Major Leagues, Mr. May. He hits a 44. And he singles on the pinch hit. Never stole a base with the Orioles, so he's not going to do anything. And Etchebarren takes third. Paul Blair has scored. It is a 4-2 game. We've got a ball game, gang. Kurt Bleffery's our batter. He's playing left field. He is 0 for 2. Last time up, he flew out to Tony Oliva in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. It is a 13. And it's a walk. The diamond is, as a saying that I like to use a lot, the diamond is drunk because the bases are loaded. Luis Aparicio is 1 for 2. He hit a base hit. He hit the first hit of the game for the Orioles in the 4th inning on a single. He's our next batter. Base loaded. There is no place to put him on a 4-2 game. Here we go. It's a 14. And he hits it out towards left field. He's heading out towards the foul line. And it's a nice, great stretch by Allison. And it catches it as he gets back up. And he has saved Jim Cott. He's probably saved the double. For a bases clearing double for Aparicio. Probably saved it. It's a 4-2 game. And we are in the top of the 6th. Orioles looking for, we're probably trying to grab a pitcher for him. Mo Drabowski will be coming in. Our reliever from 1966. Drabowski was normally the closer, so we're going to bring him in early. Gotten 43 games, finished 26 of them, had 12 saves, so he's classified the closer. Threw in 95 innings, walked 25, struck out 96, so he averages a strikeout an inning. And he has a strikeout to walk ratio of 3.84. ERA of 1.60. As the Orioles try to come back in, they're hopefully to salvage the game. I do have a second pitcher in case I need, so I'm not worried. And here's the pitch by Drabowski to Rod Carew. It's a 12. Carew has struck out. That's his second strikeout of the game for Carew, but Drabowski's first. Earl Beatty. Earl Beatty is our batter. Last time in, he flew out to the right fielder, Frank Robinson. Here's the pitch. It's a 13. That's a simple little ball. Probably could have been something else on another feature. It's a 66. Like I said, as everybody knows, 66 is never a good number. It's a 55. And Earl Beatty slaps one out over third base. It hits the line. It heads over towards the foul side. As the umpire calls it fair ball. Bluffery's heading out. Beatty's is running out, trying to stretch over second. He slides. He is safe for the double. Zoe Versailles is our batter. Zoe Versailles is 1 for 2. Scored the first one of the runs of the game. Remember, the triple scored the first run off Jim Cott's sacrifice fly. And here we go. It's a 33. Versailles grounds out to Drabowski. Drabowski grabs it up, scoops over, throws over to Powell. On a nice, very slow grounder. Beatty does take third. Batter is Jim Cott. There are 2 out. He does have a 4-2 lead. I am going to leave him in. Cott's going to bat again. And here's the pitch. It's a 32. Jim Cott slaps the ball, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson grabs it off his left-hand side, fires over to Powell, and it's 3 away. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jim Cott has my D rating, but he's only pitching a 4-hit game with 2 runs. I'm going to leave him in. Just so everybody knows, this is my attitude with NP3. Here's the pitch by Cott to Frank Robinson. It's a 14. Frank Robinson heads it up there. It heads over. It's a fly out to the left fielder. Brooks Robinson is our next batter. He is 0 for 2 today. Last time he flew out to center field. Here's the pitch. It's a 61. And Robinson slaps the ball out, heads over to the shortstop. Versailles fires over the Killebrew. And it's a 6-3 if any of you guys who are keeping score. Boo Powell. Boo Powell's 0 for 1. He has a walk. Matter of fact, he walked in the 5th inning. Started the scoring facility going on here. Here's the pitch to Powell. 55. It's a single. I don't know why I do that. I don't want to do that now. And Powell slaps it out to left field. Allison grabs it, throws it back in, and Powell's held at first base with a single. Here we go, bottom of the 6th. Davy Johnson's our next batter. Davy Johnson struck out in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Davy Johnson. 41, and Davy Johnson hits out over the shortstop, goes for the easy play to second base, and it is a simple fielder's choice. 6-4 for the scorekeepers. We are in the top of the 7th on a 4-2 game Minnesota over the Orioles. And our first batter is Cesar Tovar on the top. He is 2 for 3 today. Last time up, he did hit a single to first in the 5th inning. Scored one of the runs, scored the second run of the game after Cott sacrificed. And here's the pitch to Tovar. It's a 56. And Tovar smacks it out to the left field. Bluffery looks up, takes a quick glance, moves a couple of steps over to his right, and makes the simple catch. Tovar is out. Jimmy Rollins, 0 for 2 today. Last time up, he grounded out to the shortstop, but it did move Tovar over to third base. Here's the pitch. It's a 36. And he has been struck out by Drabowski. That's Drabowski's second strikeout of the game. Tony Oliva has an RBI. Batting 2 for 3. Hit a single, got Tovar in. Took first himself. I believe he stole a base too. Here's the pitch. 61. And Tony Oliva has been struck out. Drabowski struck out the last 2 players. Jim Cott, bottom of the 7th inning in this game. And Harvey Killebrew are, nope, I take that back. Paul Blair is our batter. Here's the pitch to Blair. It's a 66. Never good. Here is the results for Blair after he hits the ball. Smacks it out to left center. Again does the same thing that was done previously by another one of our players here. I'm trying to look now, and I don't see it, so I must not have it anymore. It's a triple. He got to left center field, hits the wall, bounces in an odd direction, and Paul Blair ends up on third out to left center field. Zoe Versailles hit the other triple, same place. Andy Etchebarren's our catcher. He's got the chance here. Here comes Cott. It's a 13. And it's a wild pitch. Cott's throwing a wild pitch. Blair comes on in, makes the score. Beatty couldn't get to the ball in time. It is a 4-3 ball game. No way. Etchebarren's the batter. Here is the pitch. It's a 22 from Etchebarren. And he hits a single out to left center field. On a 4-3 game, he takes first base. Drabowski is the batter. I know it's going to happen. I wasn't worried about it. Drabowski is the batter. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm peeking. There we go. Okay. Had to peek. Not worried. Everybody will watch it later. I'm hoping anyway. Okay, Drabowski is our batter. There is no out. Etchebarren is the batter. We have a 4-3 game going. We are going to be bringing in a pinch hitter. Ain't got much options here, do we? Okay, Russ Snyder will be our next batter. He'll be pinch hitting for Mo Drabowski. Russ Snyder in 1966 hit .236, 4 home runs, 23 RBIs, appeared in 108 games for the O's. And here's our batter. Okay, here we go. Here's the pitch by Cott. No out, 33. Snyder singles over to first, over to first through right center field on a play. Andy Etchebarren takes second base. Jim Cott is done. We'll now be bringing in one of his players. So we're going back and look. Hold on here. Here we go. Okay. I forget what I want. That's what I got to do here. And there we go. All right. Okay. And the new pitcher will be Jim Perry. Jim Perry, spot starter for the Twins. In 1966. In 1966, Jim Perry did go 11-7 for Minnesota, had 33 games, 25 starts, completed 8, finished 2 for when they needed to through a shutout, had 184 innings pitched, struck out 122, walked 53, had an ERA of 2.54 for the 1966 Minnesota Twins. Became the spot starter for a couple more years for the Twins, and then in 1970, all of a sudden, he became the man. No questions asked. He won the Cy Young Award in 1970, a Night Future Award winner. And if anybody who remembers, he's the brother of a notorious pitcher who sort of threw a little wet. And we'll leave it at that. Gaylord Perry. And here we go. Jim Perry is now back in for Cott. He's relieving him. Kurt Bleffery's our batter. Here's the pitch to Bleffery. It's a 64. And he has struck out by Perry. That leaves one away. Jim Perry is still in the boat. Etchebarren takes lead at second. Russ Snyder's off at first. Luis Aparicio is our next batter. He is 1 for 3. Last time up, he flew up to our right left fielder. Mr. Allison. And here is the pitch. It's a 44. And Aparicio singles over the shortstop's head. Versailles couldn't get up there and get it quick enough. Echeverria rounds from second. He scores. Versailles takes second on the play. And we have a 4-4 tie now in the bottom of the seventh inning. Aparicio's on first. Snyder is on second. The batter is Frank Robinson. And here is the pitch. It's a 31. Frank Robinson does ground out to the third baseman, but it allows the play to our third baseman, Rich Rollins, and Snyder and Aparicio both advance the base. And here is the pitch to Brooks Robinson. Here's the pitch. 24. And Brooks Robinson has struck out. That ends the inning. We have a 4-4 tie going into the top of the eighth. New pitcher coming in for the Orioles. Okay, let's see what I can find here because Stu Miller. There we go. Stu Miller will be our pitcher for the O's. As per the game, after that, it's up to me. Stu Miller will be our pitcher. We are in top of the eighth inning. Stu Miller for the O's in 1966. He is 38 years old, went 9-4, played in 51 games, finished 33, had 18 saves, walked 22, struck out 67. 4 hits batsmen, gave up 5 home runs. Had an ERA of 2.55 for the 60s, or 2.25 for the 66 O's. Excellent pitcher, even at his advanced age. Did real well. Had a career, guys. Had a great career for reliever back then. Here is the pitch to Kilbrew. It is a 32. Kilbrew slaps over to Johnson. Johnson fires it over to Powell. 1 away. Next batter up, Bobby Allison, left fielder. It's an 11. And Allison slaps a double out over third base. Buckford manages to run it down, but Allison's on second with 1 away. Rod Carew, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Here's his chance to be a hero for finally. Here comes the pitch. It is a 25, and he grounds out to Stu Miller. Advances Allison over to third base on the play as Miller throws over to Powell. There are now 2 down. Earl Beatty is our batter. Earl Beatty is 2 for 3 today. Here we go, guys. Here's the pitch. It is a 63. He has flown out on a very simple line out to Frank Robinson, and it is 4-4. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Boog Powell is the batter. Game is getting good. Perry's on the mound. Here's the pitch. It's a 13. And Powell has been walked. And he will stay at first. Davey Johnson's our batter. 0 for 3. Strikeout. Last time up, he hit a fielder's choice. He got Powell out in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. It is a 13. Davey Johnson walks. That's Perry's second walk. Powell's on second. Johnson's on first. Paul Blair is the batter. No out. The O's are going to try to bunt the 2 batters over across. Here we go. Here's the pitch. It's a 22. And it is a sacrifice. Powell takes third. Johnson does take second. We now have 1 away. The batter is Andy Echeverria. Jim Perry is down there. But again, I always also please see if you guys can finish the inning. Andy Echeverria's 2 for 3. Here he has an RBI and scored a run. Here's the pitch. A 44. This is going to be good. It's a single for Echeverria. Single for Echeverria. 2 runs will score. And the Orioles have come back from a 4-0 lead to lead 6-4. Very, very good. Perry is done for the day, obviously. One batter too many. Thank you, Clint. And we are going to be bringing Perry, a new pitcher in for Perry. We just got to find him. Al Worthington will be our pitcher. Al Worthington in 1966. Yeah, I got lucky on that one. In 1966, Al Worthington, who also was a 37-year-old pitcher, went 6-3, ERA of 2.46, 65 games, 16 saves, struck out 93, walked 27, nice ratio of basically 3.5 to 1. Does not give up much, but in this game here, doesn't matter. Stu Leonard was the pitcher. He is not going to be replaced. We're going to find a batter. God, the Orioles didn't have anything. Larry Haney will be our batter, will be our pinch hitter. Here's the pitch by Worthington. Etchebarren's on first. Here's the play. It's a 31. It's a base hit. Beats out, and Haney beats out a nubber for a base hit, and Etchebarren ends up at second. Still one out. Runners on second and third, or first and second. The batter is Kurt Blefary. Here's the pitch. It is a 12. And we have it. We have one going again. Slaps it out to Versailles. Versailles throws over to Carew. Carew again makes a great turning play to Kilbrew for a second assist and double play. And that is it. 2 outs. But the Orioles have scored 2 runs on 2 walks. 2 hits. No errors. We have a clean game going. It is 6-4. And we are now going to go looking. So hang on, guys. I have used up my Oriole pitchers. So right now I have no clue who I'm going to use. So everybody hang in there. And I will get it right. Maybe. Okay, let's look at the pitching staff here. All right. We are going to bring in Eddie Watt. Eddie Watt, 1966. Went 3-5. 2.26 ERA, 49 starts, 22 games finished. He also has 8 saves. Struck out 93, walked 37. So his strikeout to walk ratio is a 2.5 to 1. But in this game, like I said, it's NP3. Has known to give up the long ball, though, in 103 innings that he pitched. Gave up 5 of them. And, okay. Eddie Watt, there we go. He's our new pitcher. And, here we go, guys. Batter is Zoya Versailles. He is 1 for 3 today. Last time at bat. I gotta find him. He grounded out to the pitcher in the 6th inning. Twins were virtually shut down. Here's the pitch. It's 12. And Eddie Watt has struck out his first batter. Worthington is our batter, but he's going to be replaced. We're going to be bringing in Rich Reese. Rich Reese will be our pitch hitter. Rich Reese for the Twins in 1966, if he even played, because so far I've seen 2 rookies pop up. Love this game. Okay, Rich Reese in 1966. Didn't play much. Didn't hit much in 1966. 1967, which I also have his other stats. And I can use them. He's a utility player. Played in 95 games. Batted .248. 4 home runs, 20 RBIs. He is now our new batter. Here's the pitch. It is a 42. And he is struck out by Eddie Watt. That is 2 away. Cesar Tovar, 2 for 4 today with a run and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. It's a 65. And ball pops out over towards left, towards the first base side of the dugout. Powell stretches out, grabs the catch, and game over. Orioles 6, Twins 4. Stu Miller will be our winner. Jim Perry will be our loser. And the synopsis coming up afterwards. Bad name, I know I did. I just screwed it up. Okay. And not only does Jim Perry get the loss, he also gets a blown save. Everybody here, Eddie Watt gets the save. Yes, he does, because Stu Miller's getting the win. Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to create my text file. There we go. Edit. File. Save as. Save. Yes. Okay. At the start of our season, here we go, guys. For the Twins, Jim Cott pitched 6 innings. Gave up 4 runs. All of them earned. 2 walked 2, struck out 1. Gave up 8 hits. Left for the 4-4 tie. Jim Perry. Came in, pitched an inning in the 3rd. Gave up 2 runs, blew the save. Takes the loss for this game. Faced 8 batters. Al Worthington came in and pitched in the 3rd. For the Orioles, Dave McNally threw 5 innings, 4 runs, 4 earned runs. Was the pitcher of record until the Orioles tied it back up. So he gets away with one. Though he doesn't get away with one at the same time. Drabowski comes on in. 1 hit, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Only faced 7 batters. The relief corps for the Orioles threw 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 5. Stu Miller gets the win. And Eddie Watt gets the save. Dave McNally gets one in the 5th here. I gotta look at that one. Okay, hold on here. I didn't even look. I might be able to hold on here. Okay. Alright, okay. And there we go. Okay. Says in the 5th. What did he do in the 5th to Killebrew? Hang on, guys. Home run. Home run allowed. 2-run home run in the 5th inning. That's what McNally did. Okay. That's what that is. That's a home run. That's what that stat right there is. Home run allowed. Harvey Killebrew in the 5th. Blair got the only triple. Bluffrey and Frank Robinson both grounded into double plays. Edgeburn had 10 putouts, all strikeouts. Boo Powell saw 8 of them. Aparicio did great with the saves and had 3 putouts himself. For the Twinkies, all this hitting for the Twins, they lost. Allison and Beatty both had doubles. Versailles had the triple. Killebrew hit a home run. He gets 2 RBIs. Cott gets an RBI on a sacrifice fly. Rollins had the sacrifice hit. Stolen bases. Oliva stole 2. Tovar stole 1. Killebrew had again 10 putouts. Good 7 assists. As I was saying, it was turning into a shortstop the first base thing. It was. Versailles had 7 assists. Rollins had the other 3. How was that for a way the game to go? And the final score of the game, though, on the final synopsis: Orioles 6, Twins 4. This is Clint. I thank you guys very, very much again. And for anybody who took the time out to watch the game, if not, catch me later. I don't mind. I'm not that kind of a person. And I hope everybody had a good time, and I hope they enjoyed watching this game. Thank you very, very much. And as I would say, peace out. I thank everybody who does watch the game. Please do watch all the other channels too. And also, by the way, let our masters at NP3, Digital Diamond Mine, let them know what we're doing. Let them come and see what's going on, so that if they see any errors, they can find it. By the way, for NP3, there is a huge error. They're showing Frank Robinson only allowed to hit on one number for a home run. That's not right. He just came off a triple. He just came off a Triple Crown season. They've got a huge mistake in there. I'd almost like to look at this 1955 card. Now it's 1966. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much. I enjoyed doing this as always. I hope everybody has a great time tonight. And thank you. Have a great evening. And peace out to everybody.